Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video, I will tell you the global lab changes on February 10, 2023. Lots of changes waiting for you for this week. I hope this happens every week. Without further ado, let's take a look at the nodes. Today's first topic is about contribution points of nodes. The contribution required when the connection to the following nodes and the sub-nodes has been reduced. For adventurers who have invested in the node where the required contribution level decreases, the contribution will be returned according to the difference in the changed contribution level. The official service is updated. You can check the which nodes changed as a list in the below. Sorry for the translation mistake about nodes. It's not house, it is nodes. Another different and good change about workers. Interesting. Worker promotion improvements. The time required for the worker promotion review has been reduced as follows, from 24 hours to 8 hours. When updating the official servers, if there is a worker in the process of promotion review, the remaining time will be reduced by 16 hours. As the time taken for the worker promotion test has been adjusted, the number of hours required according to the remaining for the time instant worker promotion has been adjusted. The probability of passing the promotion test for each level of workers has been adjusted as follows. Starting with the worker level 10, the probability increased by 2% per level to pass the promotion test with the following probability. Also, workers' skill change required decreased. After reaching level 30 of a worker, the amount of the experience required for one skill change has been reduced as follows, from 50% to 20%. Huge buff, interesting. Increased the probability of high-rank workers appearing. When hiring workers through the NPC in each city or village, the probability of workers appearing for each grade has been adjusted. The probability of professional grade workers appearing has been increased by about 2 times compared to before. The probability of skilled levels workers appearing has been increased by about 1.4 times compared to before, as the probability of professional and expert level, artisan level workers has increased. The probability of the normal level workers has decreased. Within the same rank, the appearance frequency of each worker, giant, human, and goblin race has been adjusted to the same. Another big and interesting change is about Barter. Barter got buffed. Let me read the developer's note. Today's Black Desert Lab update increased the maximum number of the times that can be exchanged on the island when bartering, reducing the fatigue by making the route shorter once departing. You can make more money in less time. In order to operate the sudden barter as a ventilation element during the voyage, unattractive items were boldly deleted and replaced with more pleasing items. In the future, we will continue to review the convenience of barter exchange, not just a simple increase in profits. Barter land material, the raw material that you bartered the first time, changed. Barters have signed contract to exchange the trade goods for new land items, raw items, and have announced that some great goods will no longer be exchanged. Items that can be bartered in step 1 have been changed as follows. They also improved sudden bartering. You can check the details in below. They also announced Etheria Giant, the new ship of game. When sudden bartering occurs during the bartering, Star of Etheria appears with a low probability. When you have the Star of Etheria, you can accept the special quest from Barter Buffs in Port Etheria and you can receive ship registration certificate Etheria residence. Probably this is the... And you can receive ship registration certificate Etheria residence and the 7-day title Captain Etheria as a reward for the quest can be acquired. You can board and control the Etheria ship only when the title Captain Etheria is applied, and when the title is not applied or has expired, you can only use the other functions except boarding and control. So the another condition of get this ship is Conquest War. If you participate in a Conquest War and win, you will receive 1 Star of Etheria in the guild storage of the guild that became the Castle Lord, Calpheon, Media and Valencia. Only the guild leader can move to the Star of Etheria to the warehouse, and it can be awarded to guild members through the newly added Give button in this guild warehouse. The best of function can be used through guild information window. Guild members who have been awarded Etheria stars can also accept special quests from Barter Buffs in Port Etheria. and as a quest reward, ship registration certificate of this ship, and the 7 days limited title Captain Eferia can be obtained, and the other rules same as before. Here is the stats of the ship. The firing speed and maximum range of Eferia cannon are the same as those of Eferia's heavy cruiser. Eferia giant ships cannot equip ship steer. I'm not sure about that because translation may be wrong. The cost of restoring the damage of Eferia's giant is 20 million silver per 10% of the damage. The Eferia giant ship, like the Eferia heavy cruiser, needs to be supplied when registering the ship for the first time. Another quality of life changes is about Pearl Furniture Changes. Old Moon Furniture Workshop has been added to Grana and in Ale Village. The following items can be crafted at each Old Moon Furniture Workshops. You can check them below. Another quality of life changes is about items. We have a daily challenge, one special time for a day, and a mercenary experience and a mercenary skill items that can be acquired through the Y button in the game. Now, 2 mercenary experience items have been added that allow you to receive combat and skill experience buff at once. And also another buff for monster changes for the monster zones for PvE. For Proty Cave, Sacred Underwater Upper Ruins, they added the Proty Song buff effect. This is probably the new feature for the game. Added Proty Song buff, which can be acquired step by step from the Proty Cave and the Paddix Island hunting runs to level 5. Added Proty Song buff, which can be acquired step by step from the upper layer of Sakraya Underwater Ruins and the deep hunting runs to level 5. Interesting buff for Sakraya upper and lower. They also changed the trash loot of this spot for Proty trash from 2100 silver to 6110 silver. The probability of obtaining the ancient seal red shard obtained when the hunting monsters in the Proty cave has been increased by 20%. Interesting buff. And also they increased almost more than 5 times more the trash loot of Sakraya upper. Damaged ancient weapon power stone from 2350 silver to 13,160 silver. We have just some Siege&Node changes. According to my experience, this is good change. We have some prerequisites to win another siege. For now, you need to distract or kill, and that should be 20 or more. After the change, it increased to 50. After this point, you will find class changes. I will not read all of them one by one. And also I added the new skills of MAEGU at the end of the video. I hope you guys like my content. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.